So, let's see where I left off. So, I'm in the hospital, and I'm going to move this camera down so you can see my mouth. Sorry, it's on top of my laptop, and I'm sitting on my bed. So, I get a diagnosis of Addison's disease. And so the treatment for Addison's disease is steroids. The most evil drug in the world. I get put on, well, I also had what they called hemolytic anemia. That was the other reason why I was losing my blood. Because somehow, something in my body, I got two sicknesses at once. It was strep and another, I think they said it was a urinary tract infection. I didn't even know I had it. I got these two things at once. So my body, instead of going and killing off the bug, it started going and killing off the good blood cells. My blood cells that I needed to survive. And so I got the Addison's diagnosis. I got the hemolytic anemia diagnosis, and they put me on dexamethasone, which is a steroid. I was taking 50 milligrams of dexamethasone a day, and I will tell you what, when you hear about muscle builders that have roid rage, that stuff gives you rage like you cannot believe. And they said it would give me hunger, excessive hunger. For the first week, I did feel very, very hungry. That subsided, but it makes you retain water and fluid. It makes you get really round-faced. When they call it being Cushingoid, there's a syndrome called Cushing syndrome, which is more cortisol, not a lack of cortisol like Addison's. It's an excess of cortisol. It's called Cushing's disease. A lot of people have heard of that, Cushing's. It makes you have a round face, which I already had already, but now it's rounder, and I look like a pineapple. As you see, the bottom of my head is bigger than the top of my head, whereas it used to be almost the same size. So I gained a lot of weight. Anyway, got used to having Addison's disease. When I go to the doctor every week, have my blood drawn once a week to keep track of the anemia and the cortisol levels in my body. I have track marks. I look like I have shot myself up with every drug in town. Needles don't hurt anymore. I've gotten so used to them. Well, this Addison's disease, they didn't explain it, like what it entails. A lot of people, every person is different. A lot of people have it, and they get Addison's, and they get the steroids, and they live fine. I had more difficulties because I had the hemolytic anemia and the Addison's together. So I would take the steroids, excuse me again, take the steroids, and then they were starting to move me down off steroids. They moved me from dexamethasone to prednisone, and I don't know if any of you ever have taken that. Some people who have asthma sometimes take it, and if you know, it blows you up too. It makes you poofy feeling, and I gained weight. I mean, I just did. I was already heavy. I mean, I gained 200 pounds almost in 2 years. I know, shock. I didn't need any weight, any extra weight, because I already had a good amount as it was. But this disease is a good day and bad day disease. It is. Today is a good day. I feel good. sometimes I get up and things are great. I don't feel sick. I have energy. I'm able to do things like what I'm doing now, making videos and talking on the phone and on the computer and um, watching TV, and I am on disability. Thank God. I don't think I could work with Addison's disease. I was put on disability as a fast track. I got it on my first try, which was amazing, and also a blessing from God. I was fast tracked with disability. We had a lot of changes. We had to move. We had to sell our house because it was a lot more expensive than anything we could afford with me being on disability. We bought another house, bought a foreclosure, got it for $50,000. We are blessed, happy, and wonderful about that. I don't think there's anywhere else that anyone could have got, hold on, the mouse dropped. I don't think anybody else could have got a deal like that anywhere in the United States. A house built in 2003 on 1 acre for $50,000. So I definitely believe, I know a lot of people don't believe in God, and I'm not trying to recruit you and make you play with snakes or eat live chickens or anything, but I'm telling you, God has been on my side, because all the way through, because I couldn't have survived. It's just been a trying year, but anyway, 2 years. If I get a cold, if I get a stomach bug, if I have my 8-year-old who's a germ carrier touch everything and all this at school, if I get his cold, I'm in the hospital for 2 weeks, being pumped full of steroids. And let's see, then I noticed I had some severe back pain, and I go to the doctor, and I went to the doctor I was seeing for primary care at that time, and I told the doctor, I said, my back is just killing me. The Addison's disease is bad, but my back is, and I thought maybe it was just the weight gain, but I couldn't take it. Well, come to find out, I had to have more tests run and some x-rays and MRIs and stuff like that. And I have a condition called avascular necrosis, which is a deterioration of the hips from excessive steroid use. Could anything get any better? So now I am almost wheelchair bound. I can walk. I can walk from here to my kitchen, here down the stairs, here to the bathroom. I can walk. I'm not completely crippled. That's maybe not derogatory. I'm not completely incapacitated. I can walk, but I have to have a wheelchair if I want to go somewhere far and walk. Like through Walmart, or sometimes I ride the little riding carts, which is cute. At 34 years old, riding the little riding carts. But I just, you just live life day by day. You do what you have to do. I've met some wonderful people. I've met a really good close friend in New York. Her name's Tracy, and she has Addison's disease too, and she has a lot of the same symptoms that I do. And we try to have our little mini support group with each other. We talk back and forth about the disease and about how it affects us, and we try to keep well. And but I've made, anyway, long story short, don't feel sorry for me. I'm living. I'm here. I'm happy. I really am. I wish my health was a little bit better. I wish I was thinner. But I'm here, and that's all I can ask for. I'm not guaranteed life on Earth, but I'm here. And I've made my plans for South 2-4, and it's going to be at the Marriott. And I am hoping to have a good time and see a lot of people I haven't seen in a while. And I'm hoping that I can get some friends that are new South tubers, new YouTubers to come down and be with us. Some people that I've met. I just want to let you know what I've been doing for 2 years. I know I just disappeared off the map and didn't make a video. I started 3 or 4 little tacky little videos, and then boom, nothing. So I have a good excuse. I didn't stop. I still watch all my subscriptions as they come up. I don't comment on every video. I know that sounds horrible. Some people say they don't. Some video people say they don't comment back because it's just too much work. Well, I don't comment because I feel like that I was there, and that's all that matters. I was there, I watched your video, and I love it. Shout outs to a lot of people I really enjoy watching. Lemonette and Zipster. Of course, he always is funny. Always has a happy face. Something wonderful to say. Something to brighten up my day. Heather, or Hetty, she always brightens my day. She has MS. She understands a lot of what I'm going through. And she always makes my day better and brighter. And even though I don't comment, and even though you don't know I'm there, there's a lot of people out there that I would like to say on YouTube, thank you, because you brightened my day when I was sick in the bed in the hospital room and I couldn't get up. I always could click on YouTube and click on you and watch you, and you can make me laugh when I didn't feel like laughing, and sometimes make me cry when I needed to cry, because it's hard to sometimes. It's hard to let your emotions go. But that's where I've been for 2 years, and I love you all, and I hope to see you at South 2-4. And for those who I don't get to see, I just wanted to say hey, and I'm here. I'm not dead, and I'm looking forward to the future.